Hello to you, hello to you, hello dear readers, hello to you. Sawadee-ka, sabadi-mai? It's me, Miss Stephanie, back again for more fun at our story time for the Bumble Bee Free Library. I am coming to you from Thailand. Hopefully I am finding you doing well and continuing to be healthy and safe. Today I am so excited to see all of you. I'm so glad that you could be here. As you know, right now when we get together, it is always the right exact time to rise and shine, and welcome to story time. Rise and shine, and welcome to story time. Rise and shine, and welcome to story time. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, I'm so happy. Here we go. Rise and shine, and welcome to story time. Rise and shine, and welcome to story time. Rise and shine, and welcome to story time. I'm so glad you're here. Silly boys, here we go. Rise and shine, and welcome to story time. Rise and shine, and welcome to story time. Rise and shine, and welcome to story time. I'm so glad you're here. Let's whisper. Rise and shine, and welcome to story time. Rise and shine, and welcome to story time. Rise and shine, and oops, forgot to whisper. Welcome to story time. I'm so glad you're here. You all did a great job whispering. I forgot there for a second. Sorry, I got excited. Well, welcome to story time, boys and girls. I'm so glad you're here. Like I said, today I am so excited to read a story to you. Now, I have to tell you guys, I know it's going to surprise you, but if you've been with me before, our first story is about animals. It's true. Again, I know, but it's okay. It's okay. I just love them, and that's what I'm telling you. There's so much to learn about animals. But before we get to the story, let's make sure our wiggles are right on out of our body, and let's do our animal aerobics. Since we are talking about animals a little bit just right now, let's get our wiggles out of our bodies. So let's go ahead and make sure we're standing up. We have room around us. I can see you, you can see me. Yes, check, check. Okay, here we go. We haven't done the aerobics in a while. Do you remember them? It's where you do actions like the animals. Oh, okay. You remember. What was I thinking? Okay, just in case some people are with us that haven't been here before, our animal aerobics are so fun. So here we go. If it's new to you, just follow along. Here we go. So sorry. Here we go. This is a cheetah, by the way, and cheetahs like to run. So here we go. Run, run, like a cheetah. Run, run, like a cheetah. Run, run, like a cheetah. Let's sing the animal song. Good job. You guys were so fast. Ooh. Drink, drink, like an elephant. Drink, drink, like an elephant. Drink, drink, like an elephant. Let's sing the animal song. Good job. Ooh, this is a good one. Kangaroo. Get yourselves ready to hop. Here we go. Hop, hop, like a kangaroo. Hop, hop, like a kangaroo. Hop, hop, like a kangaroo. Let's sing the animal song. Great job. One of my favorites. Monkey. Ready? Scratch, scratch, like a monkey. Scratch, scratch, like a monkey. Scratch, scratch, like a monkey. Let's sing the animal song. Woohoo! Oh, fun. Climb, climb, like a koala. Climb, climb, like a koala. Climb, climb. Like a koala, let's sing the animal song. Woo! This is one of my favorite. Ready? Get your, is it alligator? Yeah, your alligator jaws going. Chomp, chomp. Like an alligator. Chomp, chomp. Like an alligator. Chomp, chomp. Like an alligator, let's sing the animal song. Good job. You guys want to try again? We'll go backwards. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're going to go faster. So turn up your speed dial. Okay, here we go. Ooh, you guys are ready. You're going to go fast. Okay, don't get out of my sight, though. I have to be able to see you. Okay, ooh, you guys are ready. Here we go. Super fast. Here we go. Chomp, chomp. Like an alligator. Chomp, chomp. Like an alligator. Chomp, chomp. Like an alligator, let's sing the animal song. Woohoo! Climb, climb. Like a koala. Climb, climb. Like a koala. Climb, climb. Like a koala, let's sing the animal song. Keep going. Whoops. Scratch, scratch. Like a monkey. Scratch, scratch. Like a monkey. Scratch, scratch. Like a monkey, let's sing the animal song. Next is the kangaroo. Hop, hop. Like a kangaroo. Hop, hop. Like a kangaroo, hop, hop. Like a kangaroo, let's sing the animal song. Now the elephant. What do? Drink, drink. Like an elephant, drink, drink. Like an elephant, drink, drink. Like an elephant, let's sing the animal song. Last one, and the fastest. Run, run. Like a cheetah, run, run. Like a cheetah, run, run. Like a cheetah, let's sing the animal song. Woohoo! Oh, whoo! That one made me sweat a little bit. Good workout. All right, guys, go ahead and have a seat. Oh, wait. You know what? I forgot. Let's do this one. Let's do this one together. Here we go. Ready? It's new from last time. It's new to me, too, so I kind of look at my notes a little bit. Here we go. Hands go up. Hands go down. I can turn myself around. Go ahead and turn yourself around. I just can't do it while I'm sitting. I can stand up on one shoe. See if you can stand on the other shoe. Oh, I knew it was something you could do. Oh, let me put on my glass so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. I can listen, so can you. Ooh. I can sit, I'll show you how. Oh, look at you guys are already sitting. Me too. Story time is starting now. Ooh, ooh, that was really good, you guys. Now, I know I told you guys that our first story is about animals. I have been thinking long and hard about what stories to read today. I mean, you can even ask my husband, Kevin. He knows. I have been like, what's a good story to read today? And he said, well, you love animals. Do you have another animal book? And I said, yeah, I do, as a matter of fact. It's about where animals live. And I always think it's interesting how animals live in different locations. Kind of like people, you know. We all live in different locations. I mean, I'm in Thailand right now, but some of you might live in other places, which I'm sure you do. I wonder if it looks the same as Thailand or different. I don't know. But I think that's interesting. So let's see where these animals in this book live. I wonder if they live in the same places, same kinds of places. I don't know. Oh. This is a great title for this story, you guys. It makes sense. Look. A place to live. That's what we were talking about. Oh, look at the bear on the cover. Does anyone out there looking at me right now and looking at the cover know what kind of animal that is? Oh, some of you do. I could see you're like, me. Give me a thumbs up if you know what kind of animal this is on the cover. A lot of you do. I believe it's called a panda. Yeah? Oh, you guys are like, yes. All right, this story is called, again, the title, A Place to Live. And the author, let me get my glasses on again. Sorry, I took them off. Is Jill Eggleton. Now remember, I don't know if you guys remember last time I told you, books like these, the pictures are not drawn with pencil or marker or crayon or paint or anything like that. They are taken, the pictures are taken, they're called photographs, so they're taken by camera. So they are real pictures of real animals. It's kind of cool. All right, just looking at that picture, you get a good idea about where the panda lives. All right, let's see what we learn about these animals. A place to live. That's the title page. It doesn't tell us who the photographer is, though. Could be the same person that wrote it, the author. Okay, let's see. This bear lives here. Oh, wow. Notice the bear and where it lives. I'm going to kind of tilt this a little bit for you guys so I can get the shine off of that picture. Oh, wow. Notice the surroundings and the color of the surroundings. What color? We talked about colors last time. Yeah, it's all white. And what color is the fur of that animal? Looks like a bear of some sort. Oh, it's a polar bear, yeah. Its fur is kind of white too. I wonder if that helps it at all. I wonder what you think the temperature might be there. It's so white out there. Oh, this is a bear too, it says. This bear lives here. Oh, okay, so look at where this bear lives. Does it look the same as where that other bear lived? No. What do you notice is different? I sure see a lot of green on there when we're talking about colors, yeah? A lot of plants. Did you see a lot of plants on that other page where the polar bear was living? I didn't either. No. So they're different. The places they live look different. I wonder what the temperature is here. I wonder if it's warm or cold here. What does it look like to you? The polar bear, the fur was all white with snow. Looked kind of cold to me. This looks a little bit warm. Not sure. Okay, this is not a bear. This animal is a fox. And the sentence says, it's kind of hard to see the fox, right? It's really hard to see the fox for me. I can see it, but it's not so easy. This fox lives here. The fox, it's kind of hard why is it so hard for me to see the fox? Oh, you know what I'm noticing? His fur is almost the same color as where he lives. Yeah, probably might help him blend in. I wonder where that is that he lives. It looks kind of dry. Yeah. Maybe there's rocks. I don't see a lot of plants. I wonder if it's hot there. Another fox, guys. Now look at where this fox lives and look at this fox's color. Oh, this fox lives here. What do you notice that's different between the two foxes? Right, this fox's fur is very white and that other fox was brown. Oh, and where this fox lives, oh, it looks really cold, right? Yeah, I don't see a lot of plants there either, but the ground is covered with snow. Was there another animal in this book that lived in a similar place, covered with snow? Does anybody out there remember? There was another animal at the beginning of this book that lived in a place that was all white. Good job, it was a polar bear. Yeah, look. I'm gonna go back in the book because I can show you real fast. Look, see? I wonder if they live in the same place. I don't know. Interesting. Good thing to research, right? I just don't know exactly what kind of fox that is, that white fox. Maybe an Arctic fox? I don't know. Whoa, you guys, look at this animal. This tiger lives here. Oh, wow. This tiger, do you think it lives in the same place as that white fox and that polar bear? Me neither. Look, it looks so different. It's green. Look at all the big green leaves and the plants. What do you think the temperature is like here? You can pause me and talk with your family about why you think that. I saw a lot of thinking faces out there, by the way. Uh-oh. Sorry, the pages are stuck. That happens. Okay, interesting, you guys. This tiger looks almost exactly the same as that other tiger. This tiger lives here. Huh. But look at the ground. It is covered with white, with snow. So it looks like it's very cold there. Different habitat, which is a word for where animals live. It looks like a different habitat than that other tiger, right? Very interesting. I wonder what you think this tiger might find to eat in this snowy habitat, you know? I wonder. What do you think? I don't know. Oh, wow. Okay, guys. On this page, they're talking about birds, and they don't just talk about one bird or one habitat. They're talking about habitat being where they live. They're talking about different birds and different locations of where they live. So I want you to look with me and notice, what do you notice about the places that these birds live? Let's look together. Okay. So this bird at the top, this bird lives here. Oh, notice the background. Mountains, snow. I wonder what season it is there. Maybe they have different seasons sometimes, you know, winter, spring, summer, fall, who knows, right? But at this time it looks quite cold, yeah. What do you notice about this bird? This sentence says, this bird lives here. Oh, wow, look at his beak. I think that's a toucan. I believe the first bird is an eagle. The second bird looks like a toucan. I'm not sure though, guys. So double checking though would be good, always. Surrounded, his background looks very green and full of green plants. All right, let's see. Where is this? Oh, this bird right here, which I couldn't see right away because where this bird lives is the color is almost matches his body, right? Almost like that brown fox. I wonder if they live in the same location. It says here, this bird lives here. So this bird, right, lives in this area. All their locations where they live are so different. I wonder if they all eat different types of food too. Aw, look at the cute penguin. Oh, I think this is a roadrunner, by the way. I think. Could be wrong. This bird is a penguin, and it says this bird lives here. And look, it is all white, just like the place where the polar bear lived and that white fox. Makes me wonder, I'm not sure, if all of those animals live in the same area. That's very interesting. And the reason I said about seasons for this eagle up here is because there's snow, I think, on those mountains, but then some of it looks like it's melting. So, I don't know. I was just curious about that. Maybe it's a place where it's cold sometimes and snowy, and then sometimes it's not. Yeah. So anyway, very interesting. You know, we're looking at all these animals, and like I said before, I was saying how all these animals, they all live in different places, and it makes me think, it makes me want to know about you. Where do you live? Is it like somewhere, like is it similar to the places where some of these animals live? Does it look like some of the places where some of these animals live? Does it look white and snowy all the time? Does it look like it's green and full of plants and trees? I'd be really interested. Is it the same or is it different than where these animals live? I would be really curious to know, because I don't ever get to meet you or see you. I haven't seen you guys in a while, so I'm just curious, where do you live? Where is it that you live? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it easy to do lots of trees grow there? Is it easy for plants to grow? Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hold on, let me look at my calendar. I knew it. You guys, you know I'm always talking about animals. Let me take off my glasses because they're too glary. I am always talking about animals, and we just read that book about animals, and I'm always talking about insects and all these living things. You guys, I just realized, all these places and all these living things. Sorry, let me say that again. All of these animals, all these insects, all these plants, all those green plants. I haven't even talked about plants, right? But you guys, we live in different places. The animals all live in different places. But guess what? We all live actually in the same place a little bit. You might be like, what? I don't live where you live. What are you talking about? But you guys, all of the places that those animals live and all the places we live are all on the whole planet of Earth. Yeah, we all live on the planet Earth. Yes, it's true. All those plants and all that snow and in different parts of the earth, yes, on different parts of the earth, for sure. But we all live on the planet Earth. And the reason I checked my calendar is because today, when I'm doing this story time, is Earth Day. Yeah, it's Earth Day today, you guys. How wonderful is that? It is the day that we take a day to remember, this earth sure has given us a lot of stuff. Like, did you see all those plants? Did you see all those animals? Oh my gosh. Wow. I cannot believe I almost forgot it was Earth Day. Well, I am so excited that I remembered. So today, we are going to learn a new song about not animals, not insects, not colors, but the plants. I mean, guys, I can't believe I forgot about the plants. If you just look at the cover of this book and you look in here too, I am going to, let's sing a song about the plants. Because the plants are just as important as anything else. Some of those plants are food for the animals. I mean, I eat plants sometimes. I eat vegetables, and that's a plant. I eat celery, I eat lettuce, I eat tomato. Oh my gosh, there's so many plants that I eat. Do you eat plants too? Anyway, well, guys, today the song that we are going to sing is called The Green Grass Grows All Around. And I really need you to stand up where your feet are. And we are going to dance to this song. Now, my foot's getting better, but I'm still going to be sitting, okay? The cool thing about this song, you guys, is you get to just copy what I say. So when I'm singing it, I'm going to sing every verse twice because you will repeat what I say. So I'll go first and then you. Okay? So for example, the first line of the song is, there was a hole, and then you will say, there was a hole. You'll just copy me, okay? And then I'll say, in the middle of the ground, and you'll say, in the middle of the ground, and then I'll say, and the green grass grows all around and around, and the green grass grows all around. That part at the end about the green grass, we sing it all together. All right, I'm just gonna sing. You catch up when you figured it out, because I know it's a little tricky, but it's really fun. So just watch my actions too. All right, here we go. Everybody standing? Perfect. All right, let me just double check my notes. Okay, here we go. There was a hole in the middle of the ground, in the middle of the ground, the prettiest hole that you ever did see, that you ever did see. And the green grass grows all around and around, and the green grass grows all around. Very good. And in that hole, there was a tree. You gotta make your tree branches like this. Sorry, I'm a little bit close. There was a tree, the prettiest tree that you ever did see, that you ever did see. A tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grows all around and around, and the green grass grows all around. In that tree, and in that tree, there was a branch, Oh, I'm sorry, the branch looks like this, I messed up. There was a branch, the prettiest branch that you ever did see, that you ever did see. Well, a branch on the tree, and the tree in a hole in the ground, and the green grass grows all around and around. The green grass grows all around. Well, on that branch, there was a nest, the prettiest nest that you ever did see, that you ever did see. A nest on the branch, and the branch on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grows all around and around. Green grass grows all around. Well, in this nest, there was an egg, the prettiest egg that you ever did see, that you ever did see. Well, an egg in the nest, and the nest on the branch, and the branch on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grows all around and around, and the green grass grows all around. Well, in this egg, there was a bird, the prettiest bird that you ever did see, that you ever did see. Well, a bird in the egg, and the egg in the nest, and the nest on the branch, and the branch on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grows round and around, and the green grass grows all around. And the green grass grows all around and around, and the green grass grows all around. Wasn't that fun? Okay, I kind of messed it up too a little bit because I didn't know my motions, but it's a lot of words, right? But it's so cool because it's about the hole in the ground, and the tree grew out of it, and the branch that helped make a place for the nest, for the egg, for the bird to have a home. I love that song. It's so fun. If you want to rewind me and try and sing it again with me, you can. If you need to take a break, go ahead and do that. I'll see you in just a little bit. Okay, welcome back. Well, today, our second story, now that I'm remembering it's Earth Day, and we've talked about animals and where they live, and we've talked about trees, it made me think of my most favorite story by Dr. Seuss. Yes, it's about my friend. I always call characters I like my friend because, I don't know, they're kind of, after you read books a lot, they kind of become friends of yours. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Lorax. So today I'm going to read the story, The Lorax. Now remember, when I read the story, I am going to read the words and then I will show you the pictures. This is The Lorax by Dr. Seuss. Let me put my glasses on. Yeah. And I'll show you because the Lorax was a great, great friend of the trees. All right, here we go. At the far end of town where the grickle grass grows and the wind smells slow and sour when it blows and no birds ever sing excepting old crows is the street of the lifted Lorax. Here's the picture. Yeah. And deep in the grickle grass, some people say, if you look deep enough, you can still see today where the Lorax once stood just as long as it could before somebody lifted the Lorax away. What was the Lorax, and why was it there? And why was it lifted and taken somewhere? From the far end of town where the grickle grass grows, the old Onceler still lives there. Ask him, he knows. Some of you might have heard this story before or seen the movie. There's actually a movie. Yeah. I didn't know there was a movie. You won't see the Onceler. Don't knock at his door. He stays in his lurkum on top of his store. He lurks in his lurkum cold under the roof, where he makes his own clothes out of myth-muffered moof. Dr. Seuss, he's so crazy with all of his rhyming silly words. And on special dank midnights in August, he peeks out of the shutters, and sometimes he speaks and tells how the Lorax was lifted away. He'll tell you, perhaps, if you're willing to pay. Apparently, he has a price you have to pay to hear the story. On the end of a rope, he lets down a tin pail, and you have to toss in 50 cents and a nail, and the shell of a great-great-great-grandfather snail. Whoa, that's an interesting combination of things. See the pail? Yep. That little boy is like, what happened here? It's very bare. Then he pulls up the pail, makes a most careful count to see if you've paid him the proper amount. Then he hides what you paid him away in his snub, his secret strange hole in his groovyless glove. Then he grunts, I will call you by whisper my phone, for the secrets I tell you are for your ears alone. Oh, that makes me curious. Look at his crazy glove. You see it? Yeah. Slop. Down slops the whisper-ma-phone to your ear, and the old Onceler's whispers are not very clear, since they have to come down through a snurgly hose, and he sounds as if he had smallish bees up his nose. Now I'll tell you, he says, with his teeth sounding gray, how the Lorax got lifted and taken away. It all started way back, such a long, long time back. It's interesting. Oh, sorry. He's listening. Whoa. Way back in the days when the grass was still green and the pond was still wet and the clouds were still clean and the song of the swommy swans rang out in space, one morning I came to this glorious place. And I first saw the trees, the truffula trees, the bright-colored tufts of the truffula trees, mile after mile in the fresh morning breeze. Whoa, look at that. The Onceler came upon this place. What? Look at all those trees. That's what it used to look like. What happened, you guys? What? And under the trees I saw brown barbaloots frisking about in their barbaloot suits. And as they played in the shade and ate truffula fruits, from the rippleless pond came the comfortable sound of the humming fish humming while splashing around. Oh my gosh, this place looks glorious. Look at how colorful it was. Look at all the fish and the bears and the trees. The Onceler, when he first got there, this is what it used to look like where he lives. But those trees, those truffula trees, all my life I'd been searching for trees such as these. The touch of their tufts was much softer than silk, and they had the sweet smell of fresh butterfly milk. I felt a great leaping of joy in my heart. I knew just what I'd do. I'd unload my cart. So he starts to unload all his stuff. See? Yep. In no time at all, I had built a small shop. Then I chopped down a truffula tree with one chop. And with great skillful skill and with great speedy speed, I took the soft tuft and I knitted a thneed. What's a thneed? I'll show you. See, it's right there on that. See the little animals looking at it? Looks like a sweater. The instant I'd finished, I heard a gazump. I looked. I saw something pop out of the stump of the tree I'd chopped down. It was sort of a man. Describe him? That's hard. I don't know if I can. He was shortish and oldish and brownish and mossy, and he spoke with a voice that was sharpish and bossy. See? See the guy that came out of the tree stump right there? Yeah. He just popped right up out of the tree stump. "Mister," he said with sawdusty sneeze, "I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees have no tongues, and I'm asking you, sir, at the top of my lungs." He was very upset as he shouted and puffed, "What's that think you made out of my truffula tuft?" Oh. He's not happy that he cut down the tree and made that thing out of it. "Look, Lorax," I said, "there's no cause for alarm. I chopped just one tree. I'm doing no harm. I'm being quite useful. This thing is a thneed. A thneed's a fine something that all people need. It's a shirt, it's a sock, it's a glove, it's a hat. But it has other uses, yes, far beyond that. You can use it for carpets, for pillows, for sheets, or curtains, or covers, for bicycle seats." The Lorax said, "Sir, you are crazy with greed. There is no one on earth that would buy that fool thneed." But the very next minute I proved he was wrong, for just at that minute a man came along, and he thought that the thneed I had knitted was great. He happily bought it for $3.98. I laughed at the Lorax. "You poor little guy, you never can tell what some people will buy." See, there he is right there counting his money. The Lorax is like, okay, and there's the guy walking away with the thneed. "I repeat," cried the Lorax, "I speak for the trees." "I'm busy," I told him. "Be quiet, if you please." I rushed across the room and in no time at all built a radio phone. I put in a quick call. Well, that's impressive. He built a radio phone real fast. I called all my brothers and uncles and aunts, and I said, "Listen here, here's a wonderful chance for the whole Onceler family to get mighty rich. Get over here fast, take the road to North Nitch. Turn left at Weehawken, sharp right at South Stitch." Uh-oh. He's calling more people to come. More people from his family. And in no time at all, in the factory I built, the whole Onceler family was working full tilt. That means they were working really fast. We were all knitting thneeds, just as busy as bees, to the sound of the chopping of truffula trees. Oh no, those trees are so pretty. Oh no. Then, oh baby oh, how my business did grow. Now chopping one tree at a time was too slow. So I quickly invented my super axe hacker, which whacked off 4 truffula trees at one smacker. We were making thneeds 4 times as fast as before, and that Lorax, well, he didn't show up anymore. Oh no, look guys, he invented something to cut down more of the trees. Oh no. But the next week he knocked on my new office door. Oh, he's built a new office. Oh, he's building all kinds of stuff. He snapped, "I'm the Lorax who speaks for the trees, which you seem to be chopping as fast as you please. But I'm also in charge of the brown barbaloots who played in the shade in their barbaloot suits and happily lived eating truffula fruits. Now, thanks to your hacking my trees to the ground, there's not enough truffula fruit to go round, and the poor barbaloots are all getting the crummies because they have gas and no food in their tummies." Oh no, poor barbaloots. They don't have any food now. They used to eat the food from the truffula trees. Oh. They don't look good. They loved living here, but I can't let them stay, said the Lorax. They all have to find food, and I hope that they may. Good luck, boys, he cried, and he sent them away. I, the Onceler, felt sad as I watched them all go. But business is business, and business must grow, regardless of crummies and tummies, you know. Oh, no. I meant no harm, I most truly did not, but I had to grow bigger, so bigger I got. I biggered my factory, I biggered my roads, I biggered my wagons, I biggered the loads. Of needs I shipped out, I was shipping them forth, to the south, to the east, to the west, to the north. I went right on biggering, selling more needs, and I biggered my money, which everyone needs. I mean, that's true, everyone does need money, but he's not planting any more trees to take the place of the other trees. You know? I mean, they can't live. What? Then again he came back. I was fixing some pipes when that old nuisance Lorax came back with more gripes. Oh no. I mean, I am the Lorax. He coughed and he whiffed. He sneezed and he snuffled. He snargled. He sniffed. Onceler, he cried with a crofulous croak. Onceler, you're making such smogulous smoke. My poor swami swans, why they can't sing a note. No one can sing who has smog in their throat. Oh, his factory is making a bunch of smoke in the air so the birds can't sing or live there. And so said the Lorax, please pardon my cough. They cannot live here, and so I'm sending them off. Where will they go? I don't hopefully know. They may have to fly for a month or a year to escape from the smog you've smogged up around here. Oh no, so there go the birds. Look at them, their little faces are so sad. No. Come on, Onceler. What's more, snapped the Lorax, his dander was up. Let me say a few words about Gluppity-Glup. Your machinery chugs on day and night without stop, making Gluppity-Glup and also Schloppity-Schlop. And what do you do with this leftover goo? I'll show you, you dirty old Onceler man, you. Oh no, look at all the Gluppity-Glop and the goo that his machines are making. Oh no, I wonder where it's all going. Oh no. You're glumping the pond where the humming fish hummed. No more can they hum, for their gills are all gummed. So I'm sending them off. Oh, their future is dreary. They'll walk on their fins and get woefully weary, which means tired, in search of some water that isn't so smeary. So look, here go the fish. They're gonna go look for cleaner water, because look at all the goo that's going into the water. Gotta be careful with where we live, huh? And then I got mad. I got terribly mad. I yelled at the Lorax. Now listen here, Dad. All you do is yap, yap, and say bad, 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 bad. Well, I have my rights, sir, and I'm telling you, I intend to go on doing just what I do. And for your information, you Lorax, I'm figuring on biggering and biggering and biggering and biggering, turning more truffula trees into needs, which everyone needs. That word needs is interesting, because I don't know that they really need it. They might want it, but I don't know that they need it. And at that very moment, we heard a loud whack. From outside in the fields came a sickening smack of an axe on a tree. Then we heard the tree fall, the very last truffula tree of them all. Oh my gosh, look guys, look at all the stumps of the truffula trees. There's the last one, no more. Oh, he should have been planting more trees to replace them. Oh. No more trees, no more needs, no more work to be done. So in no time, my uncles and aunts, everyone, all waved me goodbye. They jumped into my cars and drove away under the smoke-smuggered stars. Oh, they just left him there. Now all that was left neath the bad-smelling sky was my big empty factory, the Lorax, and I. So his family just left him. That's not very nice. The Lorax said nothing, just gave me a glance. Just gave me a very sad, backward glance. He lifted himself by the seat of his pants, and I'll never forget the grim look on his face when he hoisted himself and took leave of this place through a hole in the smog without leaving a trace. So he just left. And now the Onceler's all alone. And all that the Lorax left here in this mess was a small pile of rocks with the one word, unless. Whatever that meant, well, I just couldn't guess. That was long, long ago, but each day since that day, I've sat here and worried away. Through the years, while my buildings have fallen apart, I've worried about it with all of my heart. So the Onceler's been worried about, what does that mean right there where it says unless? But now, says the Onceler, now that you're here, now he's talking to the little boy from the beginning, the word of the Lorax seems perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's just not. So he's talking. He never comes out. See, the arms of the Onceler are up there, and there's a little boy down there. He's telling him, unless somebody like you, if we don't do anything better, it's just not going to get better. So, catch, calls the Onceler. He lets something fall. It's a truffula seed. It's the last one of all. You're in charge of the last of the truffula seeds, and truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula, treat it with care, give it clean water, and feed it fresh air. Grow a forest, protect it from axes that hack. Then the Lorax and all of his friends might come back. Oh, what a good idea! The last seed, you guys, look. There it is. See it? Right there. The Onceler gave it to that little boy and told him to plant some more trees and take care of it. And that's the end. Whoa. You guys, what a good idea. Wow, that Onceler, he found a beautiful place but didn't take care of it. You guys, you know what? I have always learned that if somebody does something nice for me to take care of me, that I should do something back to them that's kind. And when I think of the earth, that's what I think of. The earth makes many things for me to help take care of me, and I use them. So it is my job to be kind back to the earth, to keep it clean, to help plants still grow, share what the earth is giving with others and with the animals that live here. So I was thinking, what does the earth give us that we could use to help ourselves and help the earth? Or we could just help the earth, I'm just saying. But I went and I thought, you know what? We could make some new truffula trees. Now I have two activities today. One is an art activity where you can actually create some truffula trees using paint. And because the truffula trees come from the imagination of Dr. Seuss. And we can create some of those beautiful pink trees and purple trees with our own art supplies. And so real quick, let me get my art supplies ready and then I'll be right back. Okay, thank you. Welcome back. Today, boys and girls, we are going to do an activity where you can make your very own truffula trees using, I looked around the house for things we could reuse and recycle, which goes along with Earth Day. I know you guys are getting a lot of deliveries maybe to your house. I found bubble wrap. Bubble wrap's always fun to use for an art project. What I'm doing right now is I am cleaning my bubble wrap, make sure that it's clean and has been disinfected and is clean and ready to be used. I just do this for myself just to make sure it's nice and clean, ready to be used. So I just clean it. You can have your family clean it however you'd like. So I clean it. Then what I did with the bubble wrap is I used my marker to draw just circles. I don't know if you can see. Let's see if I put it down on my towel. If you can see the circles that I drew, I just did it with marker. I did not even trace. I just drew with my marker some circles on bubble wrap. And I want the part that you want, you're gonna end up using, I used paint today. You may be able to use marker, I'm not sure. I did paint today. So on the fat bubbly side is where you're gonna put paint. But basically what I did was I cut out these circles like this. So they look like this, little circles, okay? And what I'm going to do with the circles is I'm going to use them to make my truffula trees. And I'm going to do yours on a white piece of paper. I did mine on black, but I was just curious what yours would look like, just to show you what I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this paper in front of me. I will show you exactly what I did. I recycled again. I had a styrofoam container and I use those a lot for paint because they rinse out and wash out and you can reuse again and again. So, and my paint brushes, I don't really have any paint brushes, so I use cotton swabs with my clothespins for laundry. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I used a towel if you notice, so I don't get paint on my table or anything else. Here, I've already did this before, as I've told you, but I'm going to show you how I did this. So what I'm going to do, here's my bubble wrap. The fat bubbles are up. I'm going to just paint the bubbles. Oops, excuse me. I'm going to paint the bubbles with red the best I can. Yeah. All the way to the edges. Oh, excuse me. I'm having a little bit of an issue. Sorry. That happens. I mean, it's okay. We'll just do that. And then I'm going to do maybe a little bit of orange on this edge. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, it's stuck for some reason. Sorry, guys. Oh, I don't know why it's stuck. I'm going to use my own fingers. Here. This is what happens sometimes. You just have to kind of just go with it. Okay. Okay. Make sure I got all the paint I want on there. On this one. I'm getting it all on the bubbles. And it's getting on the towel, but this is a towel that I'm okay for paint to get on. So when you do this, you want to talk to your family about what is okay for you to use. Then what you're going to do is you will put your paper and you'll lay the bubbles down that have paint on them and you'll press them on your paper like this. Okay, and then what you'll do is you will peel it up and you will have yourself the top of a truffula tree. That's what I thought it looked like anyway. I do like to have wet wipes available during this time because you will get some paint on your fingers, and I actually like it on the white paper better than my black paper. I thought the black paper would look good, but this looks really much better. And then you can just do a different one. So if you want to do like blue and purple, I'm going to do some purple now on this little guy right here. I'm just kind of rubbing a lot of paint on there. Make sure I'm getting it on the fat bubble side. If you use bubble wrap and the bubbles feel flat, don't use that because it won't put the texture in there that you want to see. See how you can see the circles? If you don't feel the bubbles, don't use that one, because it means it's not going to show the texture as well. Okay. Oh, fun! Look at that. Okay, so anyway, after you do this, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to let it dry a little bit first. So my black one has dried enough, so I'll show you. See, this one doesn't come out as good. See how it's hard to see. See that? So what I'm going to use for the trunks is I'm going to use chalk. I'm just going to use white chalk to make my truffula trunk, and all I'm going to do is go down like this. I'm using white chalk, obviously, because it's on black paper. Like this. And if you want to put little dots around, you can. Yeah. And there you have been like the little boy in the story and taken that truffula seed and planted the seed to grow more beautiful plants in the world. On your paper, I know. But if you do it on the white paper, you can just use a different color of chalk to make your trunk, or you can use a crayon, or you can use a marker. It's up to you. If you don't have paint, it's possible if you color on the bubble wrap with marker that it might work. I don't know though, and I would definitely do it on white paper. So that's one thing you could do, make your very own truffula trees. The Lorax would be so excited. The last activity I wanted to show you is, as we have said, the earth has provided us with many things. The things that we have are here because the earth has provided them to us. For example, trees grow. We have used wood to build houses from those trees. We use some of the plants to feed our bodies. And it's very important to, if you have received kindness from the earth, to return kindness back. So one of the things I wanted to show you today is at your very own house, there's many seeds. You know, we talked about the truffula seed. Well, there are many seeds that the earth provides us with that help us to make more natural things in the world. For example, this is a strawberry, and I'm going to show you. Now this is a knife, and I would like you not to use this. This would be for an adult to do. But I want to show you on a strawberry, if you look very closely, you see those dots? Those are seeds. And if you cut, I'm going to get this little pot. I filled this pot with soil, okay? If you cut a little thin bit of the strawberry with the seeds off, and you make a little spot in the soil, and you lay it in there. See how I laid it in there? I'm going to do another one. I'm going to just take those seeds, off. Now this is something that an adult would do, please. And I'm going to make another spot. And let's do one more. And finally, we will use these seeds here, and we will put them in here like this, like so. And I am just going to spray this with water. Yep, that's what I'm going to do, is spray it with water. And sorry, we're going to keep, my spray bottle stopped working there for a second. I'm going to spray this with water here, and then cover it up, and I will have to show you what happens when I see you next week. Hopefully something has started to grow. So that's one thing you can do. Another thing you can do is, you'll notice that sometimes when your family is chopping up vegetables, there's leftover pieces. So you'll notice here, this is a cucumber. So when you're chopping a cucumber, a lot of times there's that, see inside there? There's seeds, you see that? So a lot of times there's the end left. So what you can do is you can just chop the end off, which again, I'd like for a family to do. Or you can just pick those seeds out and with a knife like this, and your family can do that for you. And when you get those seeds out, then what you do is you can put them in. I had some leftover eggshells today, and I put some soil inside. And what you can do is start to grow your little cucumber seed. I've got a seed, here it is. I'm putting it inside there. I'll put another one inside there. And I'll put one more. Let's put 3 seeds in there from the cucumber. And I'm gonna water it, and then we'll see what happens. I might put a little bit of soil over the top of it. Yeah, like that. Yeah. And then we'll just water it again. Yeah. And we'll see if we can grow us a cucumber, and we'll grow us some strawberries. That sounds like a lovely salad, right? The point is that, guys, there's a lot of things that you can reuse. We use this styrofoam as a plate for our paint. Wash it, reuse it again. We use the leftover seeds from a cucumber to make more cucumber. And we use the seeds from the strawberry plant to grow more strawberries. The earth has many things in it that help us. So let's remember to help the earth by keeping it clean and taking care of the beautiful things that grow here. Animals, plants, people. I hope you guys have a happy Earth Day. I hope you had a happy Earth Day. And I'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye.